Welcome to the Three Up Top podcast, the home of football opinions, match reactions, transfer talk, predictions, and everything happening in the beautiful game. Three mates, three perspectives, one podcast. This is the Three Up Top podcast.
Yes, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are giving our top 10 transfers so far in the Premier League, who we think are going to impact the teams the most. Let's get into it.
Right, so I'll go first. At number 10, I have gone for Callum Wilson for Brentford. And I think it's a nice signing, a free transfer. Gives him that Thiago a bit of a challenge at the top. And I've always liked Callum Wilson. I think every time he plays, he's a handful up there. He scores goals. He just doesn't really get a chance, always pretty much injured. So that's the downside. But I think it's a decent signing for Brentford.
Yeah.
He ain't in my list.
It's not in mine either. Didn't even think of Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
Number 10, I've gone with Van Hecke. Maybe it's a bit low on the list, but I've got my list is going to be different. I've probably got a few people in you probably wouldn't think I would have put. I've not gone with the standouts, so I purposely left out Anderson, Tonali, and Rogers.
Okay.
Because I think they're all good signings, and I think they're all on a bit of a different bracket to these sort of signings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gone for Van Hecke. I think obviously he's a player Spurs need a centre back. I don't know, Romero's leaving. You've seen their defence last season, very leaky. And for 50 million, it's not a bad signing, is it?
No.
That's all right.
I went with something along the lines that I might butcher his name here. You know, Mahamovic, the one that leads the lead centre half.
Yeah.
I put him down. Maybe it would be higher, but I've never watched the lad play, so I can't really speak on him like that. I just know that I've heard a lot of noise from Leeds fans and stuff saying that they're quite excited to see what he's about. Apparently, he's looked all right, and he could be quite a good signing. So he's in my.
How much did he cost?
34 million.
34 million. Bargain, mate. He's an absolute bargain.
I like him. He's a good centre back.
Is he actually? Yeah. That's what I've heard anyway. Like I said, I haven't really I'm not going to sit here and say I think he's class and stuff because I haven't really watched him play. But I've heard good things, so I put him 10th.
I think 10th is it's just borderline, isn't it? It's just you put someone in there, really. Could be anyone.
Yeah.
Number 9, who you got?
I went with Morgan Rogers, for the pure fact that I think he might be quite good at Chelsea. I mean, we saw he was good at Villa, but he was very hot and cold. It might be a bit low, but I think with the price tag as well, I don't know. I just put him at 9. I think the players that I put ahead of him might either have more of an impact with the clubs that they're going into. That's how I've sort of done it. Do you know what I mean? I haven't done it on ability-wise of the players. I've just done it on what impacts they could have going into the team.
Yeah.
That's my mindset that I've thought about it. And I think he will, but I'll put him 9th because he is he's a very on and off player. We saw that at Villa. So
yeah.
Actually, you
got 9th. I've gone for that Marco Palestra from Chelsea. Obviously, he's sort of young. He's a right wing back. I think in pre-season he's been quite decent for him. He's impressed quite a few people watching them. But obviously they've paid more for potential at the minute than an end product. So it'd be interesting to see.
I'm going to probably butcher his name again, but I've got is it Strouk?
Oh, Pascal Struijk. Yeah, Pascal Struijk.
I feel like obviously Brighton sold Van Hecke.
Mm-hmm.
They need a replacement, and I think it'd be a good signing for him.
I put him in my list, and then I took him out, and then I put him back in, and then I took him out again. So I was really about putting him in. But yeah, no, he should be all right.
Yeah, I think it'd be decent for him. And then I've got Rogers 8th, Chelsea. I didn't put him that low. It's just the price. It's just a lot of money in it.
Yeah.
I think he'll do well for Chelsea. In my thing, I put a bit of everything. So I've gone for impact of the team, the signing on fee and stuff like how much they're worth. Just everything in general. So I think I'll put Rodgers 8th.
Nice. Yeah, so 8 for me. I've got Luka Vuskovic, the one Spurs sold after signing Van Hecke to Brighton. Obviously, for 15 million, it's probably quite a big price tag for a 19-year-old. But his physicality is there. He's quite dominant, and he's one of them players which give him a few years at Brighton, he'll end up becoming probably one of these big players that go on to sell now for 80, 90, maybe 100 million.
Yeah, they recruit really well, don't they, Brighton?
Yeah, he had a really good season at Hamburg, I think. The Hamburger
Well, was he out
in
on loan?
Germany. Yeah, he's out in loan in Germany. He had a really good season.
I was supposed to put him in, to fair, but I think I think the price for him at the moment is just a bit risky, isn't it?
Yeah,
But we'll
we'll wait
see.
and see.
I went with Yuri Tielemans in at 8.
Wow, wow, that's low.
It is low. No, it is low, but for the pure fact that I thought Villa's got quite a decent fee for him, in terms, especially with now like the PSR
Yeah.
squad cost ratio. For that fee for like an older player is quite a good deal for Villa.
hmm
Rather than you, there's no real sell on there at for Yuri Tielemans, to be fair. And you're probably not. You're probably just going to see out his
Yeah,
contract at your
yeah.
place, and then which is fine. He's still like a really, really good footballer, and I think he'll have a great impact for you.
Mhm.
It's just I've got a few younger players ahead of him. Not really young, to be fair, but I've just got some players ahead of him that I think maybe benefit the teams more. But it's
Yeah.
still a great signing. It's top 10 signing in the Premier
Oh
League.
yeah.
But I think he's a quality player. But I put him down at 8.
7th, I've got Rushworth for Coventry. Yeah, the brilliant season last season for Coventry, and I feel like Coventry as well. If they want to stay up, their goalkeeper is going to be massive. They've got
I was looking at putting him in. I nearly did.
yeah, is it
Yeah,
25
same.
million?
I nearly put him in as well.
Yeah, obviously he knows the team now. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a good signing for him if they want to stay up in that Premier League. I always feel like the goalkeeper is the most important thing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um. Yeah, and number 7 for me, I've gone for Marcus Senesi.
I've
I
got him in
think
my list.
Yeah, I've got
yeah,
him as well.
maybe 7's a bit low for him, but I feel like I've gone for a few more sort of players who might have a bit more of an impact. Maybe he's a centre back. He's gonna have an impact at Spurs at centre back, especially where they've been weak. Obviously, they're him and Van Ecke, but they're still a long way to go, aren't they? So
Yeah. I
for a
think
free
it's a really good
transfer, he's
signing.
an absolute bargain, isn't he? Like no matter what.
Yeah. He was quality last season, wasn't
hmm
he? I've got Johan Manzambi in at 7.
Yeah.
Um, I think really good signing for Villa. I've watched him a few times. Obviously, he had a decent World Cup, didn't he? I think he had a really good year last season as well. But I think it was like what, £60 million, or it was like £59.5 million.
Yeah,
I think
59
it
and a
come to.
half, yeah.
And he's only young, so he's got that potential. He could go on to be like a really, really, really good player. And then the sell on there is going to be really high as well. So, but I popped him at 7 because I think there's another player who might have a bigger impact at that team
hmm
ahead of him.
I think Emery knows how to get the best out of players as well, and he can get. So I think he'll
Mhm.
definitely improve under him.
Yeah, definitely.
At 6, I've got Anderson for City.
hmm
I think Rodgers, he's signed for Barcelona now, and he 70 million, 75 million euros.
Rodri.
Yeah, that's a big gap what needed to be filled. I think Anderson's the probably perfect man to fulfill that role.
hmm
But yeah, and is that low because it's what 123 million, something like that.
Yeah, it was 116. I think it comes at, doesn't it, in pounds?
Yeah, pounds,
116.
yeah. It's just crazy money. But it's the market we're in now, so that's why I
Mhm.
got
Yeah.
6.
Number 6. This is number 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've gone for Hayden Hackney.
Oh, in your top 10?
Yeah. I have. I haven't gone for Henderson or anyone like that either, so I've gone for
Oh yeah,
midfielder
yeah. I
guys.
forgot you said that. Yeah.
I've gone for him just for the simple fact 24 million is maybe a bit for a championship player, but for his technical side for a central fielder like him, he's a big, powerful player in the middle. And at Everton, I think he'll stand out at Everton. He'll give him a chance to grow. He won't have that much pressure.
Yeah.
As long as he
I
can stay
think
injury free, he'll be alright.
I think it is a really good signing. Like you say, 23 million is a lot, but in this, like we've seen the price in this
Yeah.
market for midfielders as well, especially. It's been sky high, hasn't it?
I think just
it's-
24 million from a championship club, I think it's a lot. But I think in 24 million in general, I don't think it's a lot. I think it's a bargain for a
yeah,
central fielder.
yeah. I think it's a really good deal. To be fair, I
Mhm.
just couldn't. I just don't think he fits into my top 10. But obviously, you've done it without.
Yeah, I've not got any
Yeah,
of the big top signings.
yeah.
Like I've left them out just because.
My number 6, I put João Gomez, the other Villa signing.
I was
I
looking at
put
putting
him
him in.
I put him ahead of Manzambi for the pure reason of I think it was like what £40 million or something like that they got him for, which is a really good deal. He's had a great pre-season. He's already settled in like really well at Villa. If you were to ask any Villa fan, like they would have happily put like another 10, 15 million on that price tag. Got a really good deal for him. He's also Prem proven as well. He's been at Wolves for the past few years.
hmm
Obviously, we had a shit season last season, but that went down to him. He stayed fit throughout the whole tenure at Wolves as well, which is something that Villa struggle with, injuries in that middle of the park. So he's going to be there ever present. So I think just signing like like a Premier League ready player who's played in the league, who's like really good for 40 million, I don't think you can go wrong with it, to be fair. So that's why I put him ahead of Manzambi in at 6.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll do better, bit more impactful than the Mozambique, but I think it was. My list has become people actually know because I don't really watch much football outside the Premier League and the English leagues. So
Mhm.
mine's pretty much all who's already been in the Premier League.
Yeah. No, that's all right. I'll go first with my 5th. I
Yeah.
ain't up first yet. I went with Senesi. Just
I got
because. Well, you done at 5th as well?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've already spoke about him because you had him on your list, mate. But just for free signing from someone who was so good throughout his contract at Bournemouth, and Spurs have been absolutely woeful defensively, haven't they, in recent years? So they needed to improve that. I just think it's a great signing. So
Yeah. I probably put him a bit too low. Probably should be higher, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's free transfer, isn't it? I don't. When it's a
yeah.
free transfer,
I think that's why I put him a little bit
yeah,
higher,
there's
just
no
because it
risk.
was
Is
for
there?
free. And you already
There's
know,
no
like I said,
risk.
he's Prem ready. We know he's good.
hmm
So he's just going to walk into that.
It will definitely be one of them top signings this season as long as Spurs
Yeah, no,
perform.
yeah,
I've got him at number 5.
I think that's one
Who's
thing
your
that keep
number
it from
5?
putting him higher, just because we know what Spurs are like. They can be proper Spursy, can't they?
yeah,
So they can sign all these players, but they could still end up finishing 16th or 15th. Like,
yeah.
at number 5, I've gone that Manzambi.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, but I just think from the World Cup, from what we've heard from him, all the hype
Mm.
around him.
I I'm the same as like Cam. I only really watch like English football, so I
Yeah,
didn't see him. I think where did they get him from? It was the Bundesliga, weren't it?
yeah.
Yeah. So look, I don't watch the Bundesliga every week, so I'm quite excited to see him play and see how he'll adapt to the
Villa's
Premier
a good
League as
place
well.
for him. Villa's a good
Yeah, that's what I mean.
place.
Yeah, I mean Villa's a good club to land for any player, isn't it, at the
hmm
minute? So big price tag for him, but if he can go in there, and I'm just excited to see how he'll play, see if he can adapt to the Premier League.
It might take him a year to get things. I think from coming from the Bundesliga to Premier League, it's a lot more physical in the Premier League, so it might take him a year to
But
get
we've
used
seen
to.
that for players as well, doesn't it? The first season they don't normally explode. It takes them. It can take players a while.
Only the world class players do it.
Mhm.
As I said, I've got Senesi 5th just due to free transfer.
Mhm.
It's not great from Romero. It's gives that stability. He's not going to get a red card or a yellow card every game. He's not going to walk on the tightrope. You never know what's going to come after it. So at least gives that comfortability at the back for him. Yeah, that's what I put mid-table.
Who you got fourth?
Again, another free transfer. I got Harry Wilson to Leeds. Again, you can't go wrong with it. And from Fulham to Leeds, personally, I think it's a downgrade for him. I think he could have got a better move than Fulham if he wanted to.
I don't think. Okay, fair enough, but I don't think going to Leeds is a downgrade from Fulham,
Do you not?
especially going into this season. I mean,
I think
well,
it's-
no, I think Leeds are a bit. Leeds is a bigger and better club than Fulham, in my opinion.
It's a definitely more watch club, but I
Yeah,
don't think
especially in my
not
opinion.
it's not a massive improvement. No.
I think it could. I think it could be this season. I think.
Fulham do look in trouble this season, but
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I think Fulham could be in serious
Yeah.
trouble this season. But just in terms of like, just that the club size and stuff, I think it's a massive upgrade. I think personally.
Yeah, I'm not doing it from Fulham. I think it's from his profile.
Oh, you think he could have got a bit? Well, Villa were looking at him.
Yeah, he could have gone.
it could
Because obviously, I
definitely
think Fulham's going to struggle this season. I just feel like he could have gone a level above Fulham. So, like say Villa, maybe
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
I think the wages are quite high for him, though. I think that's why some club Leeds were just willing to pay it, weren't they? I think he's on
Yeah.
over £100 a week.
I think he's done that for Leeds. I think it's a great time for Leeds because, like I say, a great player, free transfer.
Mhm.
Someone who they want, and he's a creative player. So good signing for Leeds. Just I feel like he could have gone a better team.
Who's your number 4, Alex?
number 4. I've gone for James Trafford.
I
I think for 40 million, this can be quite high, but I still think it's a bargain for a goalkeeper who's only 23 and probably looks to be set to probably end up going to be on the England number 1. As he keeps it,
Mhm.
as long as he can now stay, as long as he can stay now at Leeds and they can stay up and he can stay relevant, then his ceiling's very high. Because I can guarantee, give him a year, maybe 2, possibly 3 at Leeds, and then he also maybe even 1 year. If he has one good season, he might get a move somewhere else next season, or he might get back to City. You never know what's going to happen with City. Get rid of Donnarumma, bring him back, actually play him this time instead of signing him just to sit him on the bench. That is the way he wasted his season last season. It was such a waste. He should have gone somewhere else.
Well, I think it was promised to, wasn't it? I think
It was,
to be
and they signed Donnarumma, so it'd be silly to go back to City after that. But
you never know with City now, do you?
sort of, yeah.
My 4th, I've got Elliot Anderson, Man
Mhm.
City. I just think I put him that high just because like he's a decent player, isn't he? But don't need to really talk about it too much. Like we know that the price tag is like way too high, I think, but
Definitely, yeah.
for some reason that's just been like the transfer window's just been mad. So I put him at number 4, and then shall we go through? Do you want to do like 3, 2, 1
Yeah.
all in one, or shall we take it
can
in
do.
turns? Yeah.
Let's take
Do you want to reveal your
in
top 3?
turns.
Take it in turns. Okay, then
Yeah.
you go first. Then Tom, you go first.
Third, I've got Bruno Guimaraes for Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's 75 million. I know it's for him, and he's quite young still. I think it's probably pretty much decent, but such an upgrade what they've got now with him and Rice in that midfield. Again, they probably just need a striker, which they probably could use some more money on. But he's just improved the money.
Who
Third,
did you get?
I've gone for Tielemans.
Okay.
I put him third. I didn't know to put him higher or not, but I thought third would be quite sensible. 35 million. It's probably a bargain for a player of his standard. I know his age. He's creeping to his 30s now. But we've seen players now play until they're like 34, 35. It's a bit of a different, bit of a ball game now. But he'll add that extra creativity to United midfield, from the midfield to the defence to the attack. Like he's got that.
He's a quality
range.
player, mate.
He's going to support Bruno. He's going to give Bruno that extra freedom. So.
My number 3 was James Trafford.
Okay.
To Leeds. Yeah. He's the next England number 1, isn't he?
Definitely.
And I just think
as long as he gets the game time, which he should do.
Yeah, which he's gonna do. He's
At
going
Leeds
into
yeah.
I think the thing with James Trafford is he's going to a place now at Leeds where he's gonna be their starting goalkeeper, and he's just gonna be like he's found his new home, and
The only thing
So
with
I
Leeds
think
is
that's a key thing. He's found
the
a new
worry
home
thing
now.
for Leeds is if this season goes wrong for them
Yeah.
and they're losing week in week out.
I don't think they will though. I don't
But
think they will.
there's a chance it could happen, and if it does happen, then they're always going to be looking at the goalkeeper, aren't they? Defense to blame, and it's how he handles that
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah. I also think that like when you've had like a club like Newcastle looking at you for like 3 years in a row,
Yeah.
like there's obviously a talent there, isn't there?
Mhm.
If there's been that
I'm
long
surprised he hasn't
interest
gone
and
Newcastle, to
Leeds,
be
and
honest.
then Leeds come in for him. So I just think it's a really, really good signing for Leeds. I think it
I'm surprised he didn't
elevates
go
him
to Newcastle.
in that area a lot. Yeah. He's in number 3 for me.
Yeah, nice. You got a second?
I've got Harry Wilson at number 2.
Yeah.
I just think, again, 2 Leeds players in a row. I just think, I mean, we've mentioned it before, so I'll keep it short and sweet, but free signing. Yeah, he's going to be on a bit of a whack wage-wise, but free signings always are. And I just think he's going to go in there and provide a lot of goals and assists, and he's going to create a lot, and he just adds so much more going forward to that Leeds team. Makes him like so much more dangerous going forward. Harry Wilson does. Set pieces as well. Like, he's just really, really good signing.
Yeah, I agree.
Second for me, I've gone for Antonio Silva, Bournemouth centre
I was
back.
gonna put him in.
25 million. I think it's an absolute steal.
He's
I
so good
think
on FM as well.
yeah, he is. But 200 appearances for Benfica, both in the UEFA Champions League. He's had European football with Portugal, and he's won the Nations League with Portugal. I think for 25 million for a centre back who's still only 23, is he something like that? He's
young.
young.
He's a big bloke and all, you know.
He's a
He's
player
a big
that
lad.
is a player that they'll go on to sell in the future for 80, 90 million. But I guarantee he will have a good season. He will at Bournemouth. Bournemouth as well. Look at some of their centre backs they've had recently. They've lost them. Like Dean Alston's just gone.
That's what I mean. It's going to be
went to
quite
Madrid.
crucial for him, isn't he?
Yeah. So
do you think it's going to be more like a business signing for Bournemouth, or not actual?
I think any
No.
signing for Bournemouth is going to be a player that's got potential to sell in the future.
Yeah.
I think they sign players who they know are good, but they know that they can also make money off them in the future.
Yeah.
Because you look at some of their players, like Krupe, he came out of nowhere. He's just started now playing really well towards the end of the season. Got interest into, unfortunately got an injury, so now can't be sold, which is probably good for Bournemouth. Like,
Yeah, I agree. That's not bad. Second, I've got Tonali for Spurs. Yes, 100 million, a lot of money, but he's the guy I wanted at United. He's gonna sort their midfielder out, and their signing's just been so good this season. They're gonna do well, but he just hasn't got that top spot for my top 10.
You put Tielemans first.
You have to wait and see, won't you?
I've been trying to work it out. That's crazy. Who you got number 1, Alex?
number 1, I have gone for Harry Wilson.
Yeah. I don't mind it. Yeah.
I put him number 1 for the fact that you look at his output last season, the Leeds picking up on a free transfer, and he's going to be the main man at Leeds, isn't he, going forward? So everything's going to go through him.
I wish I put him at my number 1, to be fair. I think it's such a great pickup, isn't it, for Leeds?
I think it's fantastic. I think any top club in the Premier League would have loved to have had him.
Yeah.
I think he could have played for any of the top 6 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go on, Josh, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I wish I did go for Harry Wilson number 1, but I actually put Bruno G number 1. I think £75 million. I think even Arsenal wouldn't mind paying a bit more than that for Bruno G. I think going into that midfield, did have him playing next to Rice and then Odegaard in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just going to go in there and he just elevates him again, doesn't he, in that area? We spoke about it in our previous video that we did in when we ranked teams' transfer list, when we did the tier list.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I said, like, well, we may have all said that it's hard to be in the team that's just won the league, because, like, how do you improve? How do you get better once you've already won the league? And I think Bruno probably does do that in that department.
Yeah, their midfield looks good.
Yeah. So I think it's really just signing. And for 75 million as well, I think Newcastle would have wanted a bit more than that. I think it's a great sign. I mean, at the start of the window, they wanted it, didn't they? They wanted more than that. And Arsenal have worked. They've just kept picking away at it, and then they was like, "Fine, we'll just wait until we can get a better deal." And now they've walked away with Bruno G for £75 million. I think it's a great signing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to have a guess what my number one is?
He's not number one. He's not number one.
It's Gonzalo Garcia for 40 million to Fulham.
My number one is Tielemans for Man United. I think he's going to be, before the season starts, he's going to be so underrated for the signing for us. He's going to help Fernandes so much. He's not going to have to do so much running Fernandes now. He's good on the ball for 35 million as well for the season what he had last season. I think it's just a bargain. It's just going to be the most impactful signing in the summer window.
I think, yeah, it is a great signing. I still think Bruno's still going to have to do a lot. Like Tielemans ain't going to be sprinting around the pitch and putting in much yardages. He's probably going to be he'll pick the ball up and then he'll just ping it and he'll break the lines.
Yeah. With them two in midfield, then the both of them not going to have to do so much running.
Yeah, it's more of it's sharing the load, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is a good pivot. It's a good pivot.
And they're both good on the ball. All he's going to do is get the ball and pass, try and find Fernandes, and then let Fernandes do it. I think 35 million. I think it's a steal.
Are you going to be playing? Bruno's going to be playing in the 10 for you.
Yeah.
And then you'll have Tielemans and who behind him?
Probably that's Santos or Maino.
What, Tielemans and Maino as a pivot?
Probably. Won't be surprised.
Yeah, it might be. We'll see. I think it is a good signing. It's a good signing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've got a bit of bias on it at number one, though. I'm not sure he's number one.
If it was about 50 million, it won't be number one. But I think for 35 million in this transfer market as well, and Man United normally get robbed with the money.
Mm-hmm. It was a release clause, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe nobody else went for him. But like how he trades Man United straight away.
All right. Well, that's everything. That's our top 10s. Some a bit different than others. Obviously, mine was based more off deep about the top signings.
It's all subjective. It's all our opinions, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not sitting here saying they're definitely the signings.
We never know. I won't be surprised. My number one will probably end up being the boy signing in the Premier League this season, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, if you like the video, give us a like, give us a comment, maybe let us know what your top 10 is. And if you disagree, just let us know what you think. But yeah, give us a subscribe, and that's it.
Yeah.
See you in the next video.
Thanks for listening to the 3 Up Top podcast. 3 Up Top. 3 Up Top. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and we'll see you next weekend.